Okay, so today you're going to download a program called Psychopy. If you go to www.psychopy.org, you'll be able to download. Now, what is Psychopy? It is a program that we use to run all our psychology experiments on computers. It can do a lot of amazing things like reaction time, subliminal priming, which is, subconscious priming, and, it easily presents surveys, does a lot of cool stuff, and has a lot of stuff built in. This is the tool we'll be using in most labs. And so, the why, well, today in social psychology, you don't really see a paper published that's not using a computer. A lot of our most innovative stuff is done online. Psychopy is working on having it so that in a year or two, you'll be able to just make a Psychopy experiment and do it online. You can actually do it now. It's just in like a beta phase. But yeah, like it's just a very good tool to be able to enter, modern psychological methods. So if you learn this tool now and stick with it for a year, you'll be able to run your experiments online without, having better representative samples, not dealing with just undergraduates that you may know, having small sample sizes and that sort of thing. So it's a really great tool, and I'm gonna show you how to use it. I'm assuming you're a beginner. So those of you that are good coders, we can work with this very much so. But those of you that have never coded anything before, I really designed this class for you. Now, that doesn't mean that the coders are going to be bored. That means that if you are bored, I can give you more to do. So I can always make it harder than what a lab is on any given day. But I really want you to have some tools to take with you when you leave here to sort of enter the cutting edge of psychological science, social psychological science for sure. So that's why I'm having you do it. It's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to click the download button and it's going to read your system and it's going to install here. If you have any problems or questions, raise your hand and I'll be by as soon as I can. But do give it a shot. Don't just wait for me to do it. Now, there are some general common problems that I've noted. Specifically on the Mac, you're going to have to change your security settings. So click System Preferences, go back to where you are. Security and privacy. You need to make sure that you unlock your computer and make sure you can download apps, allow apps downloaded from the Apple Store and identified developers, okay? When you do download Psychopy on Mac, make sure to pull it into the applications folder. And when you open it, you're going to have to control click it, because when you open it the first time, it's going to say it can't open it because it's an unidentified developer. If you get that error, Google it and see what you should do, but I'm telling you the answer is control and you click the program open. Okay, so control click, you'll get a bunch of options and you'll click the program open. So, that'll work. Those of you on other systems, Windows, Linux, I haven't heard of any common problems. Linux, if you're running Linux, it's a little extra work. With Windows, it works as well. If you have a problem, you can click on the forum, and you can type in your question. There's also a section with download problems. If you click on the forum, you can get answers to any question you have. You can type it in there and you'll get a pretty quick response in a day or so. So it's not super fast, but it's relatively fast. And then with documentation, if you click on the installation one, I just did that. Getting started. Troubleshooting. So, you have a whole troubleshooting page in the documentation. That's what I was looking for. And there's certain things. If you get this error message and you're on a PC, the application failed to start because the application configuration is correct. Reinstalling the application may fix the problem. If so, that indicates you need to update your .NET installation to SP1. And this just tells you how to do that. But Command Prompt Pro, paste the following into there. When you return when you hit return, you'll hopefully get a moderately useful error message that you can contribute to the forum list. But so this is, you got to download this Surface Pack 1. If that doesn't work, then you want to go on and do this. You got, I'm running a builder experiment and nothing happens. Manually turn off the viewing of output. Use the source, cleaning, hopefully everything goes well. If you do get to this phase and you're on Windows and this SP1, this .NET SP1 doesn't work, we'll see what we can do. We'll start hacking at it. But honestly, my number one goal for today is that everybody in a group or their partner, everybody has started the process of downloading Psychopy. Most of us are successful, and those that aren't are on my radar, so I can help you install it on your computer so you have this tool forever. That's my goal for today. I do understand that this might work out very easily, and if that is the case, then we're just going to run with what the lab handout says, and your grades are going to be determined on all the tasks you complete. But, for today's class, I'm really just looking for cooperation, and if everybody cooperates and stays calm and works the whole time, and we get Psychopy installed on most of our computers, because it will work on most of our computers, then everything will be fine. But essentially, this is the download help sheet. So, if you have any problems, raise your hand. It's okay. My goal for today is for us just to get this running on your system. Thank you.